Good morning everybody. I hope you are safe at home. Stay inside the home, don't go out. Take care of yourself. So, by sitting at home you have to study as well. And for that, today I am making a video on English grammar. And the topic is about sentences. Today I am going to tell you about sentences. Listen carefully and understand the topic. If you face any problem, any doubt, you can write that doubt, I will solve it. See, before starting this topic, I want to ask you one question. Can you tell me how many alphabets are there in English language? How many in the English language, how many alphabets are there? Think and answer. If your answer is 26, then let me tell you this is wrong. Answer will be 1. There is only one alphabet. In all the languages, there is only one alphabet. 26 are the letters. 26 letters together they call as one alphabet. Okay? I hope it is clear to you. Now see, these letters together form a word. When we join different letters, and they give a proper meaning, that is called word. For example, from A to Z there are 26 letters. I will take some of the letters from it. Okay, G, O, D, God. Another C, A, T, cat. These are the different letters. When comes together, they give a meaningful word. In the same way, when different words come together and they give a meaning of that particular sentence, together they give a particular meaning. When we join different words, if you understand one idea, if you get something to know from the different words, then that is a sentence. Example, suppose my, friend, cup, bottle, bag, fan, tree. These are the different words. But did you get any meaning from these words? No, it doesn't convey any meaning. So this is not a sentence. Sentence is a group of words that gives a complete meaning. If I say some other words like I am teaching you. I am teaching you. You are getting one idea of this. You are understanding what am I saying? If the sentence, if the group of words give any meaning, that is called sentence. Okay. See, today I am going to tell you about the classifications of sentences. Okay. See, you already know that a group of words that gives a complete meaning is called a sentence. But today I will tell you about the two types of classifications of it. The first classifications are 4. First one is affirmative. What is affirmative? Affirmative are the sentences which we say, sometimes we also call it as positive sentence. When we say some fact, some opinion, some idea. Example, I am talking to you. You are listening to me. You play games every day. My mother cooks food. Such type of sentences comes in affirmative. But if there is no or not word in the sentence, then that won't be affirmative. That will become negative. Example, I am not teaching you. My mother doesn't know how to cook food. You don't listen carefully. In such type of sentences, you see no or not word has come. These type of sentences are called negative sentences. If the word no and not will remove from that, that becomes affirmative. Okay. Example, you play with your friends. Affirmative sentence. You do not play with your friends. Negative sentence. You are listening to me now. Affirmative sentence. You are not listening to me. This is negative sentence. Coming to the third one, interrogative sentence. In interrogative sentences, we always ask questions. Example, are you listening to me? Am I a teacher? Is he coming here? It can also be some different type of questions. For example, what is your name? Where do you live? When is your birthday? These all are the questions. So here you see interrogative sentences always ask questions. And there will be a question mark at the end. There will be a question mark at the end. But now see, sometimes we ask a question and we also use the word no or not along with that. Example, are you not happy? Another example, is he not calling you every day? See, there are two ways of writing this type of questions. For example, as I said, are you not happy? Are you not happy? Are and not you can write together also, and you can say aren't you happy? Example, does he not go to school? Does he not go to school? You can also say doesn't he go to school? But you cannot say does not he go to school will be wrong. If you say does and not together in negative interrogative, then you have to use the short form, the contracted form. You have to say doesn't he go to school? Do you not like me? Do you not like me? So do and not, if you want to use together, you have to say don't you like me? So these are the two types, two ways how can you write these negative and interrogative sentences. Now your work will be to try at least 4 to 5 sentences of each category. You have to write 5 sentences of your own from the affirmative, negative, again 5 sentences, interrogative 5 sentences and negative interrogative 5 sentences. So total 20 sentences you must practice in your notebook and check whether it is correct or not. Okay, so hopefully you understood this part. We will be doing some exercises over it. Now coming to the other second classification of sentences. See, as I told you about the the affirmative and negative sentences, these are the types of assertive, declarative. Now what comes in declarative sentences? These affirmative and negative sentences are actually the parts of assertive sentences. There is one more name of assertive sentence, that is declarative sentence. Declarative sentences and assertive sentences are same. Both have the same meaning. Now, it includes all the facts, opinion, thoughts, or ideas. For example, all the truth. All the facts means all the truth. For example, Gandhiji is known as the father of nation. It is a fact. It is truth. It means this thing knows to everyone, known to everyone. Everybody knows that Gandhiji is called as father of the nation. This is known to everybody. So this sentence also comes under declarative sentence. But if I say Mohini is a good girl, Mohini is a good girl, in this sentence she may be, I feel that she is good, but you feel that she is not good. It is possible, no, I feel that she is a good girl, Mohini is a good girl, but maybe some other feels that she is not a good girl. What is this? This is my opinion about her. So opinion, ideas, facts, these all comes under assertive sentences, means declarative sentences. Same way, the same sentence, as I said Mohini is a good girl, but if you say Mohini is not a good girl, that will also be declarative sentence, because that's a negative sentence. As I said, affirmative and negative, these are the two types of declarative sentences only. Now, coming to the second one, imperative sentence. What does it include? It includes the sentences where we give order to others, to permit others, and when we make request. These things come in imperative sentence. imperative sentences. Go there, sit down. These are command. Command means order. When we make order, when we give command, when we command others, when we give orders, those sentences also come in imperative sentences. Don't run. Stop there. These are all orders. Coming to the third, that is interrogative. I already explained here interrogative sentences. Same. Interrogative means questions. We ask question in interrogative sentences. Okay. Any type of question it can be. What do you like to eat? Where is your house? What do you like to do in your free time? Is it your house? Where is your book? Are you my friend? Any kind of question what you ask comes in interrogative sentences. Interrogative sentences always ends with a question mark. But imperative and assertive, these two sentences end with a full stop. Okay? Coming to the fourth part, exclamatory sentences. Okay? In exclamatory sentences, we show some strong and sudden feeling. I mean some strong feeling actually. Wow, what a nice dress. So when we express our feeling, either surprise or very shock or something of wonder. For example, what a lovely dress it is. What a lovely dress it is. So such type of sentences are called exclamatory sentences. And here you see exclamation mark. It just looks like I has fallen down. Small letter I, if you remember, you write like this. If it falls down, it will be opposite. This dot will come down. So exclamatory sign, you can remember easily. It looks like opposite I. Here you see one line and there will be a dot at the end. It means just below the line. This is called exclamatory mark. Remember this mark. Now, exclamatory sentences. In exclamatory sentences, we show some feeling of surprise, shock. Now, coming to the next, that is optative sentence. This also ends with exclamation mark only. This includes prayers or wish. When we pray for others, when we give blessings to others, we wish for other. I mean some wishing people, like for example, if I pray for others, may you live long. And at the end of that sentence there will be exclamatory mark. In optative sentences, we pray for others, we give blessings to others. We say, na, may God bless you. May God bless you. What kind of sentence? I think often you get to hear this sentence on your birthdays, on some special occasions. Elder people often say you, may God bless you. This is optative sentence because they give blessings to you. Okay, so prayers and blessings come under optative sentence. I think you have understood. Now, we are going to solve some questions. Okay. Okay. So let us solve some questions. Change into negative. I will tell you two types of answer in these questions. You see, it is not necessarily long. Have a look. The first question is, he is a foolish boy. He is a foolish boy. How will you change the sentence into negative? See, the helping verb here is, just you have to add not there after is. Answer will be, he is not a foolish boy. He is not a foolish boy. Now see, sometimes there are some questions they say change the sentence into negative without changing its meaning. He is a foolish boy. If you say he is not a foolish boy, meaning is getting changed over here. He is a foolish boy, he is not a foolish boy. change the meaning. Meaning should remain same, but the sentence you have to convert into negative. In that case, how can you write? He is a foolish boy. Answer will be he is not a clever boy. You just have to write. You have to add not here. You have to write opposite of this word. That is also one condition. That is generally asked in some higher classes. But for primary level, you can go with these answers. Okay. They are my friends. What will be the negative sentence for it? They are not my friends. They are not my friends. But again I will tell you, if the question says don't change the meaning, in that case they are not my enemies. Such type of answers can be written. But it is fine if you write these answers. These are acceptable answers. They are not my friends. Coming to the third question, she likes mangoes. In the first and second question there were helping verbs. You just added not here. She likes mangoes. What will be the answer? You have to add a helping verb over here. She likes mangoes. Answer will be she. If there is no helping verb, is, am, are, was, were, these are not given in the question, then you have to use do, does or did, any one of these. With she, what do we use? Do or does. Likes, it is in present tense, so we will use either do or does. She does. With he, she and it, we always use does. So answer will be she does not. She does not like mangoes. Here you see, you have to take care of one thing here in this sentence. We have added does not, then here s will be removed because already in does one s is there. If you write does, then this s you cannot write again. She does not like mangoes. We go to school. Again there is no helping verb. So with we, what do we use? Do or does? We do. Answer will be we do not go to school. We do not go to school. Okay? Okay, now same questions I have written again, but see the heading that was changed into negative. This question says change into interrogative. Interrogative, I already said that it's a question. You have to change the following sentences into a question. I mean into an interrogative sentence. Coming to the first question, see, same question. He is a foolish boy. How will you write this answer? You just have to write this is at first. Is will come first here, and take care. You must remember this I will become capital I. Here we have written it into small letter, but here you have to write it in capital letter. So it will be is will come at first, and rest will be same to same. Is has come at first. Is he is will become is he. Is he again we will not write here is because we have already written 2 times, we will not write. Is he a foolish boy? Is he a foolish boy? And it will end with a question mark. You also remember here H is capital because it is the beginning of the sentence. But here it has come here. It is not the starting word. So this H will change into small letter and this I will change into capital letter. Okay. They are my friends. Question number 2. They are my friends. This R will come first, as I told you, and A in the R spelling will be capital letter. Are they my friends? Are they my friends? Question mark. And same thing, T will become small letter. Coming to the third one, she likes mangoes. In the previous question, when you change it into negative, what was the answer? She likes mangoes. She does not like mangoes. We will use again does as a helping verb here. So we will start this question. There is no is and mark to bring front. Here what did we use? Does. You have to start a question with does. If it is she, he or it will be does she like mangoes? Does she like mangoes? Question mark. Again this S will be removed because in does already we have one S. We will not write here. We go to school. What was the negative sentence for it? We do not go to school. So here the answer will be in interrogative. We will write do we go to school. You have to start the sentence with do. Do we go to school? And it will also end with question mark. Okay? Hopefully you understood. And negative interrogative can also be there. He is not a foolish boy. Then isn't. Here it will be isn't. Isn't he a foolish boy? Or else is he not a foolish boy? In negative interrogative, if the question are, suppose this question, they are not my friends. This is the question. They are not my friends. It means they aren't my friends. How can you change it into negative interrogative? That aren't will come first. Aren't they my friends? Okay. You have to frame some more sentences of your own. Keep practicing at home. Change it into negative, interrogative.